Good morning, Guardians. It's Tuesday once again, which means it's time for your weekly reset guide. For this week, first up is the Nightfall, which is the Abomination Heist, where we take on the Hive formerly known as Fogoth the Untamed. Modifiers are Epic, Arcburn, Specialist, Juggler, and Exposure. For the weekly heroics, your modifiers are Heroic, Arcburn, Brawler, and Ironclad. Ironclad sucks, but at least there's no match game this week. Whip out those Jalo supercells and have yourself a good time. Alright, moving on to the Crucible playlist this week. We've got both the return of Mayhem Clash as well as Rumble Supremacy. Mayhem Clash back for the second week in a row now, but you'll definitely get no complaints from me. And this week at Shiro 4, he's got an interesting setup for his bounties. He's got Archon's Forge Dregs, Captains, Shanks, and Servitors. A full spread of Archon's Forge stuff, which is good. Spend some time in the Plaguelands. You definitely won't regret it. As for his class items, he's got the usual Mantle of Gellion, Yolder's Iron Sash, and Scory's Iron Bond. But for you Titans out there, Yolder's Iron Sash is actually a 100% disciplined strength roll this week. So if you're looking for that tier 12 capable gear, this is something for you. Alright, next up we've got the Crypt Dark and our artifacts this week. First up we've got the Memory of Felwinter with a decent enough stat roll of about 320%. The Memory of Timur, which is sitting at about a 93-94% overall stat roll, and the Memory of Perun, which is sitting at about a 96% stat roll. So ultimately not bad rolls this week, certainly better than she's sold in the past, but still not the highest she's ever sold. Alright, moving on to the tower. First up at Lord Shaxx, he's got Back to Basics to go along with your Mayhem Clash. Also worth noting, he's selling a pretty darn good variant of the Warlock and Titan Gauntlets and Chest Piece. They're both something like 96-98%. And of course, they're both intellect discipline, so if you're looking to stack up that tier 12 gear, Lord Shaxx has got some good stuff for you this week. Dead Orbit will be taking Spirit Bloom donations. The Future War Cult will be taking in Relic Iron donations. And finally, of course, this week, New Monarchy is taking Worm Spore donations. Now before we head off into outer space, we're going to take a quick stop by the speaker because he's got something very special for you Titans. The Titan Mark Honor of Cormorant is actually a 100% intellect strength roll, meaning you Titans are getting a pretty good deal when it comes to tier 12 armor this week. Alright, first up, the modifiers are Catapult, Solar Burn, and a melee kill bonus, meaning you're going to get tons of grenades in there. Bosses you'll be facing are the Seditious Mind, Kexus the Betrayed, and Val Aru'un. Most of these will go along quite nicely with the weekly heroic playlist. So be sure to swing by here and pick them up, and every week I get people asking how you get those bounties with the Queen's Wrath faction. You need to have completed the House of Wolves storyline. If you came in after House of Wolves, you can pick up the first quest in that storyline from the Forgotten Quest kiosk. But alright Guardians, that's pretty much it for your weekly reset guide for February 21st, 2017. It's a new week with a new sandbox in the Crucible, and I hope you guys are enjoying it. There's certainly been a lot of interesting primary play on my end. But that's going to be it for this one, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to let me know what you guys are going to be doing this week in the world of Destiny down in the comment section below. And as always, I am the Black Link. You Guardians, stay frosty.